Disturbing discovery at homes in Brookside and the South Plaza areas. A racist letter seemingly targeting people with yard signs who are embracing immigrants. KCTV5's Betsy Webster talked to some who were on the receiving end of that letter.
It was here on the bench, just under this lantern.
Sitting face up, Jane Otto initially thought it was a flyer. Then she read it.
I had to sit there and read it a few times because it was scary and sad.
It became less scary and more disheartening when she realized it wasn't just her.
It made me angry.
Patrick Raya got the same exact letter in his mailbox on the same day, Thursday. One thing he and Otto have in common is this sign. No matter where you're from, we're glad you're our neighbor. The first sentence in the letter says, "What makes you so sure you're going to be glad with your new neighbors?" Among a plethora of prejudiced statements about, quote, blacks, Mexicans, Central Americans, and Muslims, it referred to their IQs and ended, quote, "A house taken up by a non-white in a white neighborhood is a lost opportunity to a white family, and there are many white lives in this neighborhood that matter."
It seemed hateful, just very hateful.
Just across the street from Otto were multiple signs about inclusion, not uncommon in her Brookside neighborhood. But those neighbors did not get a letter.
That sign is not, I would not look upon it as being a very political sign. You know, to react to this in a negative way, you got to have a real problem.
Raya says others posted online about getting a letter or knowing someone who did, from the West Plaza to Brookside.
The idea that they think they can tell us what we should believe.
Neither she nor Raya feel threatened or afraid, but Raya felt compelled to say something publicly.
When you see this language on television, when you see it on the internet, it's removed from you.
This took more effort, climbing upstairs to get personal.
This is right here on my porch.
I don't want people to be afraid. I want people to be vigilant and know there's people out there with this extremist viewpoints.
Kansas City police say they have not yet received any formal reports about this letter or similar ones. They say that without a direct threat, which this particular letter does not contain, it's not a crime. It's just free speech. Though they say they'll gladly take reports on things like this so that they can have a paper trail should things escalate. Betsy Webster, KCTV5 News.